Hi, I'm Joe Luciano from Motive. Today, I'm going to show you how to install a Motive vehicle gateway with the auxiliary cable 5005 in a vehicle. The Motive auxiliary cable, or cable 5005, is designed to monitor power takeoff activity as well as Bendix integrations. By capturing PTO data, it enables precise tracking of PTO usage, including location, duration, and identification of idling due to PTO engagement. It can also be used for alerting of unsafe situations, such as PTO being engaged while the vehicle is in motion. This is cable 5005. On the left side here, you'll see a female DV15 serial port. This is where you will connect the Motive vehicle gateway. On the right side, you will see 3 connection points. One is a male DV15 connection. This is where you can connect a Motive vehicle cable. The next is a male Bendix cable. This is where you can connect integrations with the Bendix system. The third connection, you'll see a protective cap. Removing the cap exposes 3 different wires labeled auxiliary input 1, auxiliary input 2, and ground. Green is auxiliary input 1, yellow is auxiliary input 2, and black is your ground.
Now, let's take a look at what comes in the Motive vehicle gateway box. In the box, you'll have an installation manual and, of course, your Motive vehicle gateway. These zip ties can be used to fasten the vehicle gateway in place, or the adhesive strips on the back. The included alcohol pad is used to wipe the surface where you plan to adhere the vehicle gateway.
And PTO aux cable 5005.
Wherever you install on the vehicle, ensure that the logo on the top of the vehicle gateway is facing the sky. Here's the serial port where you'll connect the Motive cable. The vehicle gateway requires between 11 and 32 volts to operate. The USB on the other side is used to connect the dash cam if you have one. Before getting started, here are the tools you may need depending on the make, model, and year of your vehicle.
Voltmeter, soldering iron or splicing tool, wire stripper, wire cutters, 22 AWG to 18 AWG wire, electrical tape or heat shrink, ring terminals or other bare wire connection methods, and zip ties.
And now the part we've all been waiting for. Let's go get our hands dirty with this installation.
First, locate the PTO input source. This refers to the signal used to monitor the status of the PTO equipment on the vehicle. To be compatible with the Motive device, this signal voltage, when on, should be between 2.2 volts and 48 volts. When off, the voltage should be 0 volts. Keep in mind, the input source can vary depending on the type of PTO equipment and its manufacturer. A common source is the PTO engaged LED switch located on the dashboard. Remove the protective cap from the PTO connection on cable 5005, exposing the 3 auxiliary and ground wires. Connect either of the auxiliary inputs of cable 5005 to the PTO voltage source. The input voltage is drawn between a switch and the PTO engaged LED. This configuration may vary based on the vehicle or PTO manufacturer and type. Note: the ground wire should only be connected when the PTO equipment ground is separate from the vehicle ground. In most installations, you only need to connect the auxiliary wire and leave the ground wire disconnected. Connect cable 5005 inline between the vehicle gateway and a Motive vehicle cable. Optionally, if you wish to utilize cable 5005 for our auxiliary Bendix integration, simply connect a female Bendix cable here. Then configure your Bendix product appropriately. Note: the Bendix connection on the 5005 aux cable may not always be used. It's only required if the fleet uses Bendix and is integrating it with Motive. Verify connection using the vehicle gateway's LEDs. Once cable 5005 is connected to both the vehicle gateway and the existing vehicle cable, turn on the PTO equipment. Observe the vehicle gateway LEDs to ensure the PTO input is detected. The LEDs will display specific light patterns to confirm a successful connection. PTO on to off the LED will blink 5 times, between orange and red. For PTO off to on, the LED will blink 5 times, orange to green. Which side LED blinks depends on whether you installed to either the auxiliary 1 or auxiliary 2 wires. Auxiliary 1 is the left LED. Auxiliary 2 is the right LED. Congratulations! You have successfully installed the Motive Auxiliary Cable 5005 in your vehicle. If you encounter any issues, check out the Motive Help Center, or feel free to reach out to our support team for further assistance. Thanks for watching.